Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. Come on, do the thing. There's the wave thing. It still didn't really work though because I messed up by giving myself the smile right away. How's everybody doing? Hi, Mardi Gras. Oh, that's okay. Hi, Talkin'. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and agree watching Twitch over doing chores, but I feel that. Definitely feel that. We have the link to our Luminara Discord in the chat. Please feel free to join us if you're watching and you haven't joined us already. I know Mardi Gras, you did join us yesterday, and I'm so excited to have you as part of our community. And yeah, so last night was awesome. We did the charity stream where we did a crowd control version of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Noting that I guess people had thought that I might have had it like ported to something new or something, but no, I was using a emulator and I did not have a like controller to hook up to this, so I was using pretty much just my keyboard. I was originally going to use my mouse too, but that really quickly didn't work. So I was fumbling around with a lot of the controls, but that was all part of the fun. I exploded while trying to catch a pig. Yes, the new setup is great so far. And that's another thing that happened last night is partway through the stream, my good friend he used to go by Braddock, but now he goes by Drake Dragoon, so we're gonna have to transition to that name somehow. It's Shinobi. Hi, Shinobi. But yeah, so my friend showed up during the stream yesterday and delivered 2 new monitors and 2 desk mounts. And it was this awesome surprise. He basically like finished the upgrades on my space. I now actually feel like a real streamer because I have a desk rather than sitting on my children's foam couch. I have an actual second monitor rather than trying to squint at a TV that's literally across the entire room. I've got like pretty much everything I need now, so it's awesome. We are going to be getting one more little part, an adapter, because I have too many different things that need to be plugged in, and one of the monitors requires a different plug-in than my computer has. But soon I will have a 3rd screen, which is really exciting. And apparently the couch was not very uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable on it after a while, but yes, Talkin crashed on the couch yesterday. It's one of those modular couches that is basically a bunch of shapes of covered foam, and kids can turn them into like an actual couch, like it is currently right now, or you can turn it into a clubhouse, or you can like play the floor is lava by putting the pieces all throughout, depending on how big of a house you have. It's a pretty cool design, and I really do like it, but not the most to sit on for like multitudes of hours. So I don't think I would have been able to handle a 6-hour stream on it. Luckily, I had the desk by that point. Anyway, it was a really successful stream. We raised now $38 so far for charity, and I'm going to keep the campaign going until we reach that $500 goal, and then I'll think about maybe transitioning to a different charity. But I am going to be doing one of those streams each. Nope, that was a nod, not what I wanted to do. Each month. It's usually going to be on the last Saturday of each month. Does that work yet? No? Okay. I had to reprogram some of my Stream Elements commands in order to do some of my charity stuff yesterday. So I did not get them all reset up. But we will be doing our next charity stream on Saturday, April 24th, and that is because on Monday, May, not April. We're in a different month now. Hi, Aleatory. Oh, got these wrong. There we go. My husband is not here right now. He's actually over with Koniko and Drake setting up. Can you play with your friend? Like, you want to stay over and play with Drake for a bit? That's okay. You can have a play date. I'm not sure. Yes, you may stay and play. One kid is passed out right now. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted it to say. Join me on Saturday, May 24th, which is going to be the next charity night. Anyway, yes, Elliot. Okay, sounds good. Okay, yeah, pizza sounds great. Anytime, Shinobi. Yeah, so tonight we are back with Life is Strange, but there's one more thing I wanted to touch on. As part of my... Look, it's a bunch of men. I just need a box fit for a ninja. I mean, those are findable. We can do it. So we also, as part of my charity thing, I'm doing a popularity contest for the boys from Obey Me. A $1 donation towards the character of your choice counts as a vote towards that character. For those of you who have seen mine and Kaniko's streams for a while, we're like really big into Obey Me. We need to get back into our Friday Obey Me nights, but so I thought this would just be a fun little way to raise some extra money. I do not own the rights to these characters. I'm really hoping Soulmare does not sue me because this is for charity, but it should be fun. So this is the current standings. People have voted for their characters already, and we are currently with Barbados here at the top of the pack with 4 votes, followed closely by Asmo. Oh, I'm trying to move my model the right direction. There we go. Asmo at 3, and then both Solomon and my boy Levi are currently standing at 2. The you can purchase through the Tiltify link that was as part of that stream. Do those donations and vote for your favorite Obey Me character. Now, let's get back to this strange life. Last time that I played, which would have been Wednesday? Yeah, I think. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Time has been very weird these past few weeks. But the last time we played, we were trying to find a camera of Safi's that Moses hid in his office from the police. And when we looked at the pictures that were on that camera, the very last picture was of Max holding the gun pointed towards Safi. And that seems kind of really crazy. So I guess we killed Safi, but there's also a whole bunch of weird doppelganger stuff happening. Chapter 3, Spin. I get that they're trying to make it look like a photography space with the red light, but when you're working with digital, Having that red light constantly blaring on your screens would be so bad for getting the proper colors.
This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something.
Okay. Are we gonna put on the headphones?
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no...
Okay, so we got a new crosstalk from Vin. All I've done... A toddler just self-sabotaged by making a potion of cereal plus tea and then smearing it all over his freshly washed mattress topper. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, he's learning about the world around him. Definitely doing some science there. Aw, but that's quite the mess to clean up. Aw. Okay. All I've done all night is stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in the entire house but me. And, oh, no, come on. Reggie's all gonna come over. No, too cold. We need to get out of Vermont. Okay. Well, you could always live somewhere else. Not in the mood for this shit. Yeah. I really don't know what he's complaining about, but Vin is interesting. Okay. Max has a gun. Moses saw that photo of me. He thinks I killed Sophie. Ouch. This is quite the mess we find ourselves in, and I'm not quite sure how these doppelgangers work. But finals may be postponed, but the ST, Snapping Turtle, is still open if anyone wants late night coffee or just someone to be around.
I get where Diamond's coming from.
Oh.
This must be terrifying for students.
Except a rumor about a detective alderman with a lead on who shot her. So he thinks that Moses is the bad guy, this detective. And when he asked us to cooperate, we were like, no, we would never turn on Moses like that. Is this Shinobi? But then, so we would never turn on Moses like that, but Moses totally, I mean, the picture's pretty darn evidency. Someone once asked me why I like numbers. The reality is numbers have no emotions. That makes them easier to understand. They just are. Oh, babe, easier to understand isn't inherently superior, and what you're going through right now is normal, even if it's painful. Also painful. Spoken like someone who's never met an irrational number. I'm kidding, of course, but hopefully that made you smile a little. So people are being really nice to Moses. That's good, because he's kind of alone right now. Have we just not looked at Sophie's crosstalk at all? Because, like, this is from before she died. I was worried that this was another one of those weird things, because we did, when we went to go investigate the area that Sophie got killed, we did run into, a phone call. Make it make sense. That is our goal here, to make it make sense. Okay. Let's
Maybe that photo of me
start
has a
by
clue
looking at the
I'm
Max
missing.
photo for anybody who
Is
missed
that
this
me?
last time.
Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. There's also that flash drive from Gwen. Maybe something on there will crack the case wide open.
Okay, so we've got a whole bunch. Mana massive box. Don't know what's in there. Okay, so we've got a bunch of different plot points that don't make sense when all together.
I saved Gwen's flash drive. Better see what's on it.
Okay, Max, chill. We've got an audience that may not be up to date on that, so I'm going through really quickly. So we've got Safi's car, which is from the living world. Somebody vandalized her car. We've got Gwen's email, which is where she kills
I saved
Safi's
Gwen's flash drive.
Max.
Better see what's on it.
Where she kills Safi's book deal, but we don't know why. We've got Gwen's flash drive, and this is a video of Gwen, quote unquote. Need to figure out how to program air quotes. Gwen.
I saved Gwen's flash drive. Better see what's on it.
Had been caught selling drugs to students, except she never did that, so this is where we get the weird doppelganger thing. We've got Max's photo where Max is definitely seeming like she's killing Safi.
I saved Gwen's flash drive.
Lucas's book.
Better
Lucas
see what's on
is
it.
a tool, but in the other realm, some kind of like Safi misunderstanding where his son thinks that Safi told him that it's his fault his parents are getting divorced. It's this big weird thing that might again be doppelganger weirdness.
I saved Gwen's flash drive. Better see what's on it.
And this I have no answers for. I have no idea what that is. So let's go to Gwen's flash drive because...
Sorry, Gwen. If there's something useful on this, maybe you'll think...
Yeah, Gwen was not happy that we saved this. Never made it past the first 5 minutes of the game. The drama gets crazy.
She's
yeah,
looking right at
it
the
really
camera.
does.
Like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught? Or is this another doppelganger?
Yeah, there's definitely, like, in all of the games, very, very dramatic. Especially
Maybe
the
if
ones
I
that
go
involve
object by
Max or
object,
Chloe.
an answer will jump out at me?
Okay. I want to look at this
Moses,
box.
when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
Is this kind of like D&D or like what is it? Anyway, Lucas's book.
I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good.
Okay.
Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi. Not
This game
out
was
for
made in
revenge.
2025.
None of this
We
is
just brushed
conclusive enough.
the video off as AI. Yeah. I think this one particularly is very recent.
Maybe.
I wonder. What year did this come out? October 29th, 2024. So it is fairly recent. I'm surprised that people aren't accusing AI or like some kind of shenanigans. I guess when it's set versus when we're actually playing it
If
is
I go
different.
object by object, an answer will
Let's
jump
see.
out at me. Why on earth did Gwen cancel
This
Safi's
does
book
not
deal?
have any
Didn't
sense
she
of
help
dates
her to
on
get
it.
it
I'm
in
gonna
the
see if
first
there's
place?
something. Definitely AI era, yeah. I'm gonna see if there's anything that gives us a date on any piece of information in this game, because it'd be curious to see when this is set versus when it's released. Okay. So thank you for taking the time to talk with me last week. I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you. So, like, what bomb did she drop? Okay, let's explain.
Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled. And I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes.
Yeah, okay.
None of this is adding up. Why would Gwen want to be caught? I have to prove that wasn't me.
How do you prove something like that? We never proved to anybody in the first game, other than Chloe, that we could go back in time.
Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble.
Yeah.
Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi.
Refill coffee.
Coffee.
Second coffee.
Coffee is friend. Get coffee now. No matter how much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
I wonder... I'm gonna guess Amanda. Amanda?
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
Oh. So this is the detective.
If he sees that...
I have some questions for you.
Okay, I don't think we should be super defensive yet.
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation.
Okay, is Max going
There are
for
just
the
a few
picture?
details I'm struggling to make sense of.
What are you gonna do, Max?
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school,
Oh,
right?
touchy subject.
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders. And now, Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
That's okay. Now I kind of want to like tell him off, because
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Safi.
Ooh, there it is.
yeah.
Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
Oh. Yeah. So we also learned that one of Max's new powers is to pull objects through the alternate realities. What do you mean?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
Oh,
This case has been
I have an
abnormal
awake bee
from the beginning.
I may need to
None of the
take
evidence
a
makes any sense.
moment
At
time
least that's something we can agree on.
to
But
run up and put
I
on
know why
something that'll keep
now.
them calm.
Somehow, all this death leads to you.
I do not like aldermen.
That's not true.
Oh, he's totally like, he saw that picture.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid.
Yeah,
The hell do I
this
do
is
now?
not good.
None of this makes any sense.
Ooh, can we still
What
do the
happened
thing
that
where we
night?
can go into photos?
Why the fuck am I in this picture?
So that would be the first thing I would be trying.
The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Great minds.
Maybe I still could.
Okay, let's do this. Do we have to do the weird focus on the picture thing? Ooh, that was some pretty interesting effects. Different. Okay. Focus with a, okay, so it's this again. Cool. Okay, so that way, nope, this way, there. Okay. Jump into photo. I think we learned our lesson about this, but let's do it anyway.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo.
No.
Feels good. Final.
Sophie.
Ooh.
Tier 2.
But there wasn't a storm the day Sophie died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
How did we get here?
Sophie! How did we get here? What happened?
Stop stalling, Max.
How do we stop? No, I mean, oh.
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
Okay. So this is literally the exact same thing?
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
So much nose blood. Ew. Okay.
Come on. I can just...
We're gonna break the universe again. I feel like I hear a dog barking, but it's not my dog.
Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him everything.
Okay. Thank you, Braddock. I'm not quite sure what just got popped into my Steam inventory, but I will check it out later. I'm sure it's what you and Aleatory are currently playing. Okay. Oh, yeah, like, wow, Max. Okay. I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook? The Overlook? Really, Max? There? I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best. Please. Fine. Thank you. So we're gonna be meeting Moses at the Overlook, and it's going to probably suck a lot. We're in Dead World, which means Gwen is not fired or arrested. Okay, no, that's what we looked at last time. Stop giving me... Oh, it's because we didn't look at this and find out that they play the game. Okay, there. I hate red dots and things, but this is not necessary to keep doing. So, alright.
Moses is waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
The joys of cooking.
I get
It's
it, Joyce. Dating after everything that's happened feels impossible.
I've been in the dating scene for 2 months and I'm ready to call it quits. Trying to find someone new to accept all my baggage at my age is too much. Everyone's got baggage. It's older women with baggage that seems to be the problem. It's not for them if they want to pretend. That's a young girl's game. I consider omitting my divorce on the apps, but it changed me and I can't cover that up. I know what you mean. I want to be with someone, but only if I can be by myself. Okay. I liked checking in on Joyce and seeing what's happening with the Arcadia Bay people. She did lose Chloe. Okay, Max, let's maybe run. We won't be so cool if we run. But we also might miss cool photo ops or reflection points.
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Oh.
At least you're normal.
Oh. What?
No. No, no, no.
What?
It's getting worse. No. No,
But-
no, no. It's getting worse.
But I didn't even move the screen. Okay, actually,
To
let's...
the Overlook, Max. 1 foot in front of the other.
So this power doesn't really look like it does anything. Ooh. Are those more crossover points, I wonder? So this is how we go. And it's, okay, so it's red here too.
No. No.
Okay.
It's getting worse.
And here...
Some of that was definitely directed at me.
Unfortunately, I've been placed on leave from Caledon. Obviously, the years I've invested in this place are not enough for people to realize my integrity and values. Thank you to everyone who has had the decency to respect my privacy at this time. Why is some of that directed at us? We just wanted to save the evidence to prove that she's not. Sorry. Hydration break. Yeah, so... That's so strange. Okay. And that is the crossover point of which we came to Living World.
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Yeah. I really like that design for the lamppost. It's pretty. Pretty swirls, pretty swirls. Alright, here we are. This is actually, like, really pretty.
To the overlook, Max.
Also, I didn't realize they had such a huge lake over there. I've only ever really looked at the little pond that they have out front. Okay, so... Let's see if Moses is here. It does not appear that Moses is here.
I have to do this.
Oh.
I have to go back up there. Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side.
Okay. I thought that there would be, like, some kind of, I don't know. Oh, no, wrong button. I don't know what I was going to say there. Literato Calmer. Oh, that's probably, Lucas. Yeah. I was personalizing WBTT for the Work Expo, and a fan asked me to address it to Simeon. Simeon, the author? Did he write the Seven Lords series? So you're a writer's writer. Simeon was genuinely a nice guy. He makes a point to get... Okay, oh. You know what? I'm going to ignore this last name, and just in my headcanon, this is actually Simeon from Obey Me, and he's just writing and producing his books. It's all connected. Same universe. Okay.
To the overlook, Max.
Nope. Not to the living world. Oh my gosh. People post so much on social media. Okay.
I know Sophie would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
Okay. I want... And then our double exposure moment. I think there? Maybe? Yeah, let's go with that.
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of that
Might as
in
well
the shape
gather
of
my
my dead
thoughts
friend.
before Moses gets here.
Alright, and now we wait.
Stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come?
Oh, that's a memory.
I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that?
This is quite the reflection moment. But, like, it looked honestly like we
He's probably not coming.
having the exact same issue as Chloe, right? Like, we were here, and there was a big storm coming, and then, Safi's like, you have to pull the trigger. Which is very similar to what happened with Chloe. So I think this is just another thing where we broke time going back to try to save our friend. Hey, the owl's here. Hi, Mr. Owl. I think the owl is supposed to be Safi. Oh, okay.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk.
Where
Tell me the
do
truth.
we begin?
Tell me why you did it.
I haven't done it yet. It's just going to confuse him, but I don't know why. It's going to make it seem like we're just a sociopath who's like, I don't know why I killed her. I just did. I think we do this one because he's more apt to believe
I don't
in...
think I've actually done it yet.
Okay.
I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place.
Yep.
Look. These flowers. What are the odds they bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Safi's body?
Yeah, no, this is totally weird.
5 minutes
time
and then I'll leave.
shenanigans.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where
Yep.
Safi is
Okay, we're just
alive
gonna tell him everything.
and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
Yep.
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I could tell you what it was when I come back. And then... you'll believe me?
Okay.
it'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal.
Okay, so Moses is gonna go along with these crazy shenanigans. Alright, let's
He's
go
not here.
prove we
Yet.
have
Let's give him a few minutes.
power.
Maybe wait on the bench.
What?
I shouldn't leave yet.
No, Max. We have to prove that we have powers. So, right here? Okay, here. So, now we cross. Was that a text?
Now
from
to see what
Yasmin?
Moses is up to on the other side.
Okay, this
Shit.
one.
I think Moses is too stunned to do anything.
Okay.
Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we're just gonna prove that we can hide in the bush and spy on him. That's what I would be assuming if I was him.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit!
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no,
That was...
you disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Fair.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Are you ready, Moses, or are you just gonna kind of freak out again?
Okay. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Psychic storm.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm. Machine Angel Psychic Storm. Machine Angel Psychic Storm. Oh wait, no, wrong button. Come on. Controls for this game aren't difficult. Not like last night.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Machine Angel Psychic Storm? Yeah, Psychic Storm.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did.
Okay. Cool, he believes
Wow.
us.
I mean... Yeah. Near as I can tell, Sophie's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
A stim.
So Sophie's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap.
The bottle
did you-
cap.
Sophie slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. When you give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
What if she can't?
But what if... That's why I wanted to talk to you. I need your help. I thought I could protect Sophie. But... When I was a teenager, I could
Rewind time.
rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay?
And then we
And
broke
if
the
I had a
world.
photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Okay. It never worked how I'd hoped. Because everything went wrong every
I
time.
know it sounds like it must have been amazing. But Moses, the things I caused to happen,
I mean, just a
having the
cyclone.
power doesn't necessarily give you mastery over it.
Or the death of Chloe.
One of many lessons gleaned from X-Men comics.
The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night. With a gun.
Barely
You're
works.
saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense.
Okay.
But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God,
The storm. Storm
Max?
is back.
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke
Yep.
time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
Yeah, we've got this big issue with our powers.
Oh, shit.
But he's in...
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive.
What?
I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp.
Why is Moses able to
I
hear
need to
this?
introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
Yeah?
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it.
Oh. Crazy cop be crazy.
Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
Oh dear. He's not really acting like a cop.
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense. Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Collect? Oh no, he's seeing himself, isn't he? This is what Reggie freaked out about. Yep. Yep, he sees himself. Time is broken. But does himself see himself? It looks like it. What is going on? This is so trippy.
Help me!
What is happening?
Help! Max, watch out!
I'm sorry to hear that, Lils. Oh, shoot. Save ourselves or help Alderman. Oh, man. Okay. So, we are the main character of this game. Presumably, they're not going to Game of Thrones us and just kill us right here. Right? So, save ourselves seems Lils, I will get to that in a second. This is a big, important moment. Save ourself is like, do we need to? But at the same time, do we really? I guess we do want to help Alderman. We've always wanted to help. Those are our two choices. I don't have any idea what's going on right now. I'm so confused. The two aldermans from the different timelines touched each other, and it seems to be breaking one or both of them completely. Okay, I'm going to give chat just a moment if you guys would like to weigh in. Should we save ourselves or should we help Alderman? Okay. There. Okay, so I'm going, oh, we can't rewind after and do the opposite, but I'm going to help Alderman because I'm a good person. Okay. Action will have consequences. Yes.
You have to let go!
Moses! 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 Okay, Moses is okay. Okay. What?
Could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have.
What?
Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Yeah. That's a very apt description there, Moses. So does Alderman exist in either timeline?
Moses.
Did Moses get a haircut because of this? Does his hair exist in either timeline?
There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you
Yes.
rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
Okay. Well, that was bizarre. A man just got eaten by touching himself in, I don't know, this is confusing.
I'm still shaking.
Yep.
Alderman was, and then he just wasn't.
So like
And
touching
Moses and I were
your
standing so close.
other self
But I'm here now.
disintegrates both versions?
I'm alright.
Did not expect this. Also, it's dead.
Okay, talk to Gwen, see what
Dead
she knows
Gwen.
about Maya. And while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Oh, we have a new message from Moses. Hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning and I'm still parsing it all, but I had a quick question. Are you able to get my texts when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp the extent of what I can do from a physics point of view. I can't. We have a completely different Moses that we're texting. Okay, cool. That's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later when I've made some inroads into what happened earlier. Oh no, Yasmin. Hello, Maxine. I wanted to say that I appreciate the friendship you and Moses had with Sophia. Even though she ended her life in the manner she did, you both made the life she did as special as it was brief. Okay, that's just... She didn't kill herself. I thought we told Gwen that we didn't think so. Doppelganger-itis. Oh my goodness, Reggie almost died. It's a good thing that Reggie was like, what the F is going on, and ran away from his double, because... Detective Alderman saw his double at the Overlook before he disappeared. Alderman interacted with the ghostly version of himself. Is this the doppelganger people are alluding to? Don't like him, but that didn't mean that we needed him to literally disappear. Okay. I rewound into the past and I was holding the gun. I need to come clean to Moses. This is more than I can handle on my own. Moses is the first person I've shown my powers to in years. I can't describe what I'm feeling. Is this relief? First Safi, now Alderman. People are dying because of me again. And Moses thinks we can figure this out. Thank God for him. Aww. This is just really cute. He scratched it out. Okay. That's all the new notes. And what's new on here? There's, like, literally everything. I'm a border collie son, cinnamon, oat milk latte moon, and
Cool.
slip and slide.
I'm a tired sun, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising.
What? I can see that. Smart with an adorable face and lactose intolerant. I think you're more Pomeranian than collie. Wow, our friendship's dead now. With Safi gone, I wonder what message she'd leave here now. Dual tone project. Yes, these are all old, and I just never went through and did the red dots. Let's get this red dot cleared. Okay. So, that was the really, like, wow. Then we're back to drawing pictures. We don't like Lucas. I love this creepy shot that I took. We don't like Alderman. And this looks like Moses, but it looks like I'm older. Okay. Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in here and scared the shit out of me. Maybe if I pretended I was on his team, he wouldn't have busted in like that, but I doubt it. Worst thing is, he saw the photo and just smiled at me. The TF? He's plotting something and I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? Chloe, later the strangest thing happened. My old powers came back and I saw what happened with Safi. I did do it. I don't know how, but I can't let this happen. I feel like I'm running in circles and I don't know how to make it all just stop. What the fuck? I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close. If only Moses hadn't... Shit. Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen. Neither of us did, but he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from the bad end by someone else. Nope. I was not done reading that. Whee! Who knows what would have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in. We've bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. Yeah, because he's kind of freaking out because physics isn't doing the physics stuff. That one, and that one, and you we don't really care about. And no, there's still a Gwen one. Okay, there. Gwen is done. Loretta's done. Like, these are so far, I haven't cleared them, that this is back when Safi was alive. And so much has happened. Okay, Vin. Yasmin. Who else is still missing? Main feed. Kim. Whoever Kim is. And... oh. Okay, good enough. We cleared a lot of notifications. Let's go talk to Gwen. Oh, you know what? Let's not run straight there.
Audrey?
Because...
I'm worried about Kim.
Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it.
Last time we spoke, Kim said she didn't want to go out. I think she's depressed.
Guard your ankles.
please swing by Lion's dorm if you find her. Daisy's missing. Yeah.
I got it.
I would actually love to have a pet snake. Aleatory, if you're listening, you should get a snake.
I wonder if Kim's depressed. We don't even know her love language.
Okay.
You're
This
right.
way.
Oh, roses. What if we sent her roses? Everyone likes that.
We just have to
Who
investigate
has it?
everywhere
Okay,
first. Like this grade book.
This must be the professor Selfie TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
Hardened heart. I mean, we haven't seen what his papers are like, but yeah. I'm going to put myself into a like 10 to 30 second BRB. I just want to run to the washroom real quick, but I will be right back. I am back, and in the chat over there is just a reminder that if you haven't voted in the RAD newsletter popularity contest yet, $1 donation towards the man or woman of your choice counts as a vote towards your favorite Obey Me character. It's just a little bit of extra thing I'm doing for donating to charity. All proceeds will go to the charity Stand Up to Cancer. Okay, Okay, let's keep going. So we're gonna go back. Whose grade can we change now?
Shit. I need a password to change the grades. I'll never find it in this mess. I bet Sophie wouldn't mind me
Okay.
helping out one of her favorite students.
Is this Sophie's old computer, or like, how do I get the password?
I'll see what I can do for you, kid.
Oh, okay.
I'll see what I can do for you,
Let's
kid.
look at the. No, that's back.
I'll
Is
see
in.
what I
Okay.
can do for you, kid.
Enter final grades into paper tray at the end of the semester.
Shit. I need a password to change the grades. I'll never find it in this mess.
Okay, can we hop over somewhere here? Because I'm gonna guess that this is another jump. No pets on campus, like snakes.
Have fun.
Oh, this is his, okay. Okay. Crossover. I'm going to be munching on some chips because I'm apparently still hungry, so I'm sorry if there's any crunching sounds. I will try to keep them at a minimum. Okay. So we're back in the living world.
And then she didn't.
Okay.
Martin has an A here.
Ooh.
I knew it. Sophie would never fail this kid.
That did not get us the password, though.
And then she didn't.
Okay. There's nothing else interactable in here. So, I'm not really sure how to solve this little side quest. This door is broken. This is not how doors work. And there's somebody in there. I'd like to go talk to them and see if they need help with their... Ooh, let's talk to the future. Things will get better.
The way things are isn't how they'll always be. But you have to work to change them.
Very wise wisdom, Max. Okay. Hear from the past.
I know I should say something. It's just, it took me so long to get into the society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will?
Is that Diamond?
I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Araxis?
There's always secret societies. They're always bad news. Okay.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
On top 10 list 5 years in a row. Nice. I mean, it seems like a really small school, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
But
These are, extremely creepy. The art department really pushes for
create a
self-expression
mask that is
in every
specific,
medium.
not to your family or culture,
I like
but
that
to
about
you as an
Caledon.
individual. Consider the parts of your face that will be covered and which will be left exposed. So this person, I'm not sure what their mask was. They maybe, I guess, white Deadpool?
Oh, wow. These are... The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium.
Okay, cool.
I like that about Caledon.
There is a whirlipede in chat right now, if anybody would like to try to catch it. Oh.
No caffeine? This week of all weeks? I predict outright revolt before the week is out.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar and spices in my latte? Yes. Eggnog? No.
I don't know. I've never
My
actually had
dearest
eggnog in a
Annabelle,
lot. I don't really
I
drink
write to you
lattes.
from the front lines to inform you that the war on Christmas has been lost.
Non-denominational winter music. Okay. So notably, we are in the living world, so we would need to cross over, but there was some stuff that we
That's
didn't
awesome.
look at.
I should follow them for more info.
Can I? Okay. So this is Gwen's office in
Jeez,
living world.
Caledon. Is that necessary? Fuck. This
Notice,
doesn't
in
look
accordance
so
with the
great
rules
for
and
Gwen.
policies of Caledon University, Gwen Hunter has been suspended from her duties pending further investigation. Please contact Office of Student Affairs with any concerns. Oh my goodness, this is so extreme. Okay.
I'm surprised Lucas agreed to do this.
Oh, a holiday roast. Join us in good fun on Krampus at Campus as we continue holiday tradition and roast this year's turkey. Lucas Colmenero. If you didn't get the grade you wanted this year, here's your chance to have the last laugh. Presented by the Snapping Turtle and the Abraska Society. So Abraska sometimes works with the Snapping Turtle, I
wonder
guess.
who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe. Probably not Sophie.
Dad's famous drunk gingerbread men cookies. 7 tablespoons unsalted butter, 3/4 cup brown sugar, 2/3 of a cup of molasses, 1 big egg, 3.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of ginger, lots of fucking spices, lots. Optional, drink half to 1 whole bottle of brandy.
I hardly know any of the faculty here.
We know Gwen. And we know Yasmin. It is very clear that Yasmin also printed off Gwen's message here.
Come on, Lucas. That's not your quote.
Let
You
us
dressed
honor
up a
Christmas
line
in our
from
hearts
Christmas
and try
Carol.
to keep it all
I
year.
bet he'd go ballistic if one of his students did that.
Okay. Anything fun in the copy room on this side? No? Which I think loops us back around to the room that I was trying to change the guy's grade, right?
Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
Heavy metal Christmas battle of the bands. That sounds like interesting. Okay, so we did not find a way to change this poor kid's grade. Not here, at least. So let's go back to the dead world. Nope. We go back to the dead world.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids
As fun and
expected to
casual as
sit?
it looks in the
In
movies and on
chairs?
TV, we have to
Like a
ask
bunch of
students to
squares?
refrain from sitting on the tables in the fab. Thanks, staff. Oh, because there's a nice big crack in it. Okay, so we were over here. Like, the only other thing I can think of is maybe if we were supposed to,
Enjoy the A, my dude.
Oh, how did we get in?
You've earned it.
Okay, cool. We just committed academic fraud. Good for us. So no pets on campus. This is the broken door.
Have fun.
Oh, Lucas's office is the broken door. Okay. Nothing over here. Oh. Santa hat.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
Really? Just the Santa hat sitting on the table? That's it? Okay. There are so many crossover points here.
I, for one, kind of
Yes,
like
nobody
the paper
likes
straws.
the paper straws. We heard you. We continue to hear you, unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot. We can't replace them with your preferred delivery method of plastic. Yeah. See, I think it would be good for us to try to find ways to not use plastic as frequently, but at the same time, paper and liquid. Who came up with this combo? Polaroid.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch. That seems like a lot of money for a student project. I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects. Seems like you've got a plan. Still very ambitious. Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses.
Diamond has a crush on Moses? I did not realize that. Must have missed it. Okay, so that's a place to change. That's the broken table. That's the hat that we would find edgy.
Meeting tomorrow. Where? What meeting? Is it endorsing meetings in general? Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her. I will never be as cool as Gwen.
Okay, we have to take all the snapshots that we can.
Old school. Nice.
Can zoom. I want that. And then that. And then sure. Why not? Oh wait, no. That's not what I meant to do. Take. Post. Okay. And what is this? This is a plant.
It's alive!
That is alive. And those are rainbow fish. They're very pretty. This is a black
One of
rose.
those Abraxas roses for Sophie.
Oh.
Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards.
Yeah.
It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade one of Sophie's former students.
Oh.
I guess.
Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Sophie were close. You don't know me. There's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Sophie was helping me. I know her as a member of the LGBT community. I know as a member of the LGBT community yourself. What's the rest of it say? Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, that's the rose. I think we've looked at everything, so let's just talk to Gwen.
Is that Sophie's book?
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
It's okay, Gwen. Just explain it to us.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
Yep.
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable.
Okay, so what's going on?
What do you want
One
to
of our
know?
mysteries. How?
So what did you tell the publisher that made him nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book,
Why?
which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people, Sophie included.
What was so incendiary?
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you?
Nope.
How much did Sophie tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
I don't think Sophie herself ever mentioned Maya. I guess Maya's cursed, but that was a different Sophie. That was weird.
Maya
so.
Okada? Sophie never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Ben Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy.
Okay.
But then Maya took her own life.
Did she?
And that's what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Sophie through all that again.
That is not a choice
Made a call.
for Gwen to
I
make.
don't know if it was the right one.
No. Because,
So I made.
she should have had the chance to make her own choices.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
Why do this to Sophie?
That book meant the world to Sophie.
Yeah.
You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did.
Yep.
I busted my ass to help Sophie get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for it. I don't regret it. That book was good.
Yeah. But it's
This
not
keeps getting
Gwen's
weirder
choice
and
to be
weirder.
like maybe Sophie needed to do that for closure.
Let me get this straight. You helped Sophie get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
And you could have just not done it. Ooh, a Drampa appears in chat. That actually sounds pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go put in a Pokécatch. If anybody wants to try to fight me for a Drampa, go on ahead. Okay, resume. Last thing, Sophie's
One last
manuscript.
thing. Is that Sophie's manuscript?
Part of it, why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves.
We just wanted to read the words of our friend.
I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
I like Gwen.
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript. How do I get my hands on a copy?
What's Moses saying? Oh. Okay, so I started doing a little digging into Alderman into the Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have... Oh, damn it. I missed the Drampa. Okay. Have no record of a Detective Vincent Alderman ever. Well, no. Phone messages are... Oh, wait, this is Amanda. I promise it won't go bad. No, we were trying to text with... Where did Moses go? Moses. That is weird. It's very, the angels.
How can they have no record of him?
Don't
They sent him.
blink. Okay.
More music I'm not cool enough to know.
The Bleed by Blue Weather. Okay, let's flip over. And we're, in the place. Dr. Hunter, this morning I attempted to call Student Resources, asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been canceled. I was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Ray's the custodian, and he told me he'd witnessed you being removed by security and that you'd been suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to student. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I'll just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if some off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Yep. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit. You rock. I'm drunk. Happy birthday. I apologize for the stationery. It was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for us all when I say this is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend one. We're going to fight this, Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. You will be avenged. Well then. It's good that the people aren't like...
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
Super against her.
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
Can we get these handed off to a TA? Sorry for the additional workload. Yeah. You get rid of the teacher at the end of the semester. and then you've got a whole bunch of work that needs to be done right before finals. Not a smart time to...
So they took her computer.
Oh.
Probably going through it right now.
Probably.
If I'm lucky, maybe this Gwen left Sophie's manuscript behind.
I doubt it. Oh.
Gotcha.
Again, though, we're assuming it's the exact same in both areas. So,
Reading Sophie's manuscript after all this feels like... I don't
beneath
know.
my feet,
Being
she
hit
still
by a
lies
tidal
in
wave.
her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page she wrote she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole, floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look. The one that says, unstitch the binding, but the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down. The one that says, take him for everything he's got, and then some. Okay.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her. I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Yeah. Kind of awkward.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Okay, so clearly time does continue moving because, or it stays consistent between the two timelines, because when we went to the other one, Moses did a thing and we immediately were able to tell him that he did the thing. So I'm wondering how this translates when people are just not noticing her, like, walk into space.
Yasmin
while
liked
she's
to
in
get
the
coffee
closet.
here in the afternoon.
Sorry, while she's in the
Before Sophie
room.
died.
Oh, I did not realize Yasmin would be here. Maybe I should have paid better attention when they were telling me where to go. Oh no. Okay. I also feel like I would have seen her before, though, because I've been running around here for a long time.
Yasmin's gotta be around here somewhere.
Yasmin? Let's try looking down here. I mean, I don't know. This is just some guy talking on the phone. He looks a little upset. There's an elevator we can't get into. And we've got...
Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon. Before Sophie died.
Yeah, but she's not there, Max. I know what she used to like to do. So that is Lucas in that room in the other world.
I should poke around here for Yasmin.
Okay. I mean, I am poking around here for Yasmin. That's just a guy on his phone. Is Yasmin in the copy room? Nope. No Yasmin there. Neither of these two people are Yasmin.
pretty sure Gwen's had enough of me today.
Yeah. Okay. Yasmin, where are you?
Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon.
Still not
Before
talking to
Sophie
Gwen,
died.
eh? Yeah. So Gwen is... I don't know. I'm not really sure. I do like her. She seems pretty badass. Oh, hi. Snapshot.
This angle's not working for me. I should try somewhere else.
What?
This angle's not working for me. I should try somewhere else. I've been trying to get a shot of Sophie writing in the light beams from this window, but she always sees me.
But this is Dead World. There's a coffee here.
Yasmin's gotta be around here somewhere.
I mean, you would think so, Max. You really would. Except, I'm not seeing her anywhere. I'm so confused. Oh, photo spot.
This is a lot prettier than my usual work, but I like it.
Oh, I didn't double exposure it. Oops. Okay. I'm not sure, like, maybe I'm supposed to flip to the other world, because I'm really not seeing Yasmin here anywhere. So let's try going here. There she is. Say cheese. Oh,
Sorry, Yasmin.
Tuck
but
in
I'll
for
need to
taking the
interrupt your
picture.
downtime with some questions.
yeah. There are stickers that people can use, and there's sound alerts, and there's all kinds of fun stuff here.
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
Okay.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
That's kind of terrifying. Can you just, like,
try
not
not
make
to
me
think
super
about that too
OCD
hard.
out on everything, please, Yasmin?
I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Okay. Have we seen Sophie?
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Sophie lost her book deal.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No.
Well, in this realm, at least.
How, was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh,
Yep.
Sophia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Eleodor has arrived.
Eleatory has arrived. Oh, it's already 10:25. Time kind of just flies.
When you're used to 6-hour streams.
I guess when I did one last night, yeah. How was hanging out with Drake?
It was awesome.
Also, what happened with my Steam library?
Oh, he was playing Rise of Legends when I got there.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I've played RTSs before. He's like, has Anna played RTSs? I'm like, no, not really. And he's like, well, I can't buy you Rise of Legends because it's not on sale anywhere. But I can buy you Rise of Nations, which is what it's based on. And he looked at Steam, he's like, ooh, it's on sale. We should play this together sometime. And he bought it for me, and then he bought it for you too, and I don't know why.
Okay. I just, noticed it coming up and was
So-
like...
And then I joked that he's my sugar daddy.
So we've replaced Mark?
Yes, Mark has been replaced.
Okay. Aleatory used to be in a band many years ago, and the bassist kind of like, I don't know if he like had a crush on him or what was going on there, but the bassist decided to become Aleatory's sugar daddy.
He would just buy me clothes and shoes, and it was really weird.
Yeah. They were all really weird guys, but...
He was really nice, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I went over to his place once, just him and me, and I was expecting him to hit on me, but we just played Rocksmith for hours upon hours.
Yep. Okay. So I want to at least wrap up whatever we're talking about here. We're a murderer. That's what you missed.
That's, development.
Yeah, we killed Safi. Or we haven't yet, but we're going to. But Safi's already dead. Also,
I have questions.
Also, don't blink.
Yeah?
There was this weird thing that happened where the detective saw the version of himself from the other universe, and then he touched it, and then they both stopped existing. It was weird.
So life is getting strange.
Life is indeed getting strange. Let's ask if Gwen will be fired.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
that depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
She's in a good mood, sure.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Let's talk about
I
Maya.
wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I'd ask how long this program is.
I think Safi's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Because Safi and Maya was
Safi
4 years
didn't even
ago.
know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me?
No, I keep wondering
Do I
about
call
this, and
her
I think
out?
I've talked about it every
She'll
now
be
and then,
pissed,
but
but
Max
I
is
can
assuming
cut
that
straight to the point.
everything in the
Or should I go along
alternate
with it
timelines is going to be
and
the same.
see what narrative
Except
she's
clearly
trying to
it's
spin?
not, because whatever's happening with Lucas is weird. Oh, shoot. Okay. We have a choice to make. So, do we call her out and be like, yeah, actually, Safi was great friends with Maya, which doesn't take into account the fact that we're in a alternate timeline. Like, things could be different. She could have not been friends with Maya in this timeline. Or do we go along with it and just kind of see where this conversation leads? It is almost 10:30, so I'm gonna make the timer on this a little bit shorter than usual, and I'm just gonna kind of give some time.
I think we go with it because we want to just collect information. What she thinks about us doesn't matter.
Okay, fair.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
Hey, she has a moon on her shirt. There's a conflicting opinions.
Everyone seems to have a different opinion of Maya. It's hard to track what's true.
I understand that Ms. Okada was a bit chaotic.
So, she had a bad
So
reputation.
Chloe.
No wonder you didn't want her and Sophie associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
I mean, we were flirting with Vin
Enough
the last time we
ancient
saw
history.
him, so
I have a favorite
calling him
class.
sketchy is a little...
Sophia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
Why me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Is the puppy getting loved?
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine.
Oh, puppy.
Oh, the
He
time.
does not get enough love on a
Let's do
regular
lunch again.
basis.
Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other
He was
place.
so mean. You left him multiple times
That
today.
was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement?
Okay.
Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
So we will have to talk to Vin next time. Are we gonna... Okay, let's message Moses first. Okay, so... Oh, right, we are in the other timeline. That's why... Oh, wait, this Moses doesn't know about our powers, then. So, that's why this Moses is like, what happened to my telescope that I was, like, working on and almost done making, and now it's, like, not done? And we just completely ignore his question to say, sorry to bug you, but had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Do you know if Vin put out a statement after Maya's death? Didn't see it at the time since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said, Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does. Moses, you're a gem. Okay.
He's probably in the admin building.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna call it. I don't know. Maybe we should walk to the admin. Ooh.
Hey, sports.
I just want to get to the next save point at
You're
least.
just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Unforgivable.
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your
You
coffee's
never did go on a
better at the
date.
Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad.
Yeah.
What were you talking
Different
about?
kiddo. Actually. Maybe Amanda
I
knows
was
about her.
asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something
Okay.
important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
Aw.
See ya, Amanda.
That felt weird.
He's probably in the admin building.
Okay. Well, these are the lit professors. They're pretty lit. This is an unattended
I
laptop.
can't imagine being this trusting. Don't they know there's snoops like me around?
I mean, it's not really that great to snoop like the way that we do. Okay. hopefully we go through this door and we get a save point, and then we will call it for tonight. Big black screen. Do, do, do. Okay. Yeah, we got a save thing. So, going to pop into OBS and drop us back into the Just Talk menu. We are going to call this for today and raid out now. Thank you everybody for joining tonight. It was definitely a lot more low-key of a stream than last night, but I still had a lot of fun. And, oh, no, stop. Don't echo yourself. I still had a lot of fun, and I'm really interested in what's actually happening with these different twists that we've had, with Max coming in from the different timeline to end up being the one who's killing Sophie, and then the Detective Alderman just kind of blinking his way out of existence. If you don't get that reference, it's Doctor Who, by the way. Don't blink, or the angels will get you. Okay, so who are we going to raid today? So Bassie Ake is doing some repo stuff. And again, I don't really want to drop us into double exposure because Life is Strange 2. Okay. We're going to go to somebody who is playing Life is Strange 2, which is one that I haven't played yet in the series. Before we do so, we have a community Discord called Luminara. If you haven't joined it already, you should definitely click the link that I just dropped into the chat to join and see what we're all about. We're just kind of a fun group of people who get into some pretty fun shenanigans. I am also cancer, still raising money for Stand Up to Cancer. My next charity stream is going to be on May 24th. That's a Saturday, again starting at 6 p.m. So we do those ones starting earlier so that I'm not up super ridiculously late. So all the money goes to Stand Up to Cancer. If you check out the campaign page there, we've so far raised $38, which is a very good start. Thank you everybody so much. And we have a raid message, maybe, if I can remember how to type. Raid. So there's a raid message. So we are going into King G. Tonios? Tasha Lee's Life is So Strange. Come see. Yes, we're going to go in here. Thank you everybody so much for coming tonight. I had a great time with you all, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow night on Koniko Chu's channel for lads, and if not, on Wednesday, probably for some more Life is Strange or Detroit. Alright, goodbye everybody, thank you.